Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Bastide. So today, let's see. Today I think what we're going to do is we are going to finish construction of the mill, and I think we're also going to do a bakery. So let's get this up and running. And I also spoke to the developer about what happened in the last episode with that one villager that was laying on his back and had a log going vertical out of his face, and that is actually indeed a bug. Uh, they informed me that that is currently a problem in the game where they die of natural causes and their health doesn't go to zero. So figured I would let everybody know about that. And we now have a mill. I do like the models in this game. They did a really good job at it. Especially with the thatch roof. Love it. Looks like our sheep don't have any water, which I don't remember ever getting sheep. I do remember putting a guy on this pasture, but not on this pasture, so not 100% certain why that happened. But we have 10 cows, so I think what we are going to do is slow time down a little bit so I can select hunt on, I think, 5, maybe 6 cows. That will bring in some extra meat. And let's see, we have 13 people. 2 of them are laborers, so I think I will actually get someone on this pasture. And we're going to do the same over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get rid of 6. That will leave us with 3 over here. Currently we have 12 wood, 6 stone, which is very good. We've got 5 tools currently, 8 clothing, 46 leather. Currently have 10 food, but we have 4 meat, and we will have a whole bunch more coming in. Yeah. Needs 2 cloth or leather or wool. We have plenty of leather because of our cows. How is our tavern doing? It still has 26 alcohol. We are at a happiness of 77, which is a very good thing. So, I think let's look and see what kind of fun stuff we can put in. I would very much like to get a bakery. We could have a total of 16 people right now. So hopefully we get another family that comes in, so that way we have 2 laborers again. Or, since we have plenty of stone, we have 22 extra in here, so I think I'm going to get him off of that. That will give us 2 laborers. And I think since we have this stockpile, out here. We also have one out here as well. I think what I am going to do is reselect all these trees out here, get them chopped down, and we are going to select the stone that's out here as well. Get all of that mined up. And then I think after we get the wood for it, I think what I want to do is get a bakery. If we get a bakery, that too will also help with our overall happiness. And at least that will bring in some more people, and once we can afford it, we will get a church. We need 11 wood and 32 stone, so we won't be able to do it right now. And I'm thinking I want our church right about here-ish. Might put it on this side and then put something else over here. Maybe that would be a great spot for our bakery. Put the bakery right by the healer's hut. Yeah, I think I like that idea. That way if you come to the bakery and you eat a piece of bread and get food poisoning, you can immediately go right over to the healer's hut. That is an excellent idea. Let's get our people sick. Oh, that's the brewery. Put the bakery right there, and yeah. So we need one more piece of wood for our bakery. And we will zoom in. Give this a nice little rotation. Place it right there. Kind of sticks out and into our small little road here, but that's okay. So we now have our bakery going up. I think can also place a brewery. Can't talk today. So that way we can start getting ale coming in. Hopefully we get a merchant in that it has either ale or wine, so we can kind of restock up on that. I think that would be really nice. Shocked we don't have wheat in our warehouse. Oh. Spoke too soon. So we currently have 4 wheat. Our farmer is running back and forth between the farm and our warehouse, getting that wheat. Okay, sorry about that weird cut. I got a phone call from my wife, so a bit of an important phone call. Anyway, where were we? So our merchant has arrived, and I think what we're going to do is buy some bread. That will kind of get some of our happiness back up. So we'll buy all 15 bread, and I'm going to also sell all of our wool that we have. I might sell a few pieces of cloth because we're using mainly leather down here. So actually I think I'll get rid of all of our cloth. I'm going to also get some warm clothes. I think I'm going to get all 12 if we can. Can we exchange that? No, we cannot. Darn it. So, I think we'll get rid of some of these regular clothes, so that way we can at least get, I would very much like to get most. So let's get rid of 12 regular clothing for 9 warm clothes. And I think what we're going to do is go with 13, just so that way we can cover that. Maybe sell 1 tool. Just barely. Perfect. So now we're going to send him away. We really need to get some firewood. So I think it might be a good idea to, instead of getting the brewery, we might actually go with the firewood hut instead. Looks like they almost got this whole entire area cleared out. I might leave a couple trees down here. I think we'll come up here. And put another stockpile somewhere up here. I think we'll put one right about here. So let's get our miscellaneous and go stockpile. Just click and drag and put a tiny stockpile right there. And then we'll get a bunch of these trees ready to be chopped down. That should hold our laborers for a while, and we'll go ahead and get all the stone and rock out here all mined up. And our homes are cold, which is never a good thing. Our temperature is got down to 25 degrees. That's in Fahrenheit. Not 100% certain what that would be in Celsius. Keep in mind, I am American, so I think just to free up one extra person, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of our sheep, because we are using leather. Not you, I want the sheep. The person looks like they're nude. Never a good thing. So we'll go through, get rid of all of our sheep. Hunt. I think that's all of them. So we'll blast the time on again. I will admit, I do wish there was a button down here where you could click click to butcher all in pasture or something like that, instead of having to go through and manually click every single one of them. That would be rather nice. So get the last 3. It's down to 18 degrees. Come on. Down to 3. And one more. There we go. And we'll take that person off of that. So they're going to go in and help out with all the laborious tasks real quick. We have 32 wood, so we are going to go into our resources, and I think we're going to do a forester's hut. We'll place that right. Actually, I think we'll place our forester's hut down here, right next to that stockpile. And then we will get our firewood. We'll put this right out here next to our pastures. Actually, no. I think we'll place it right here. Makes sense to have it somewhat close to the warehouse. I keep wanting to call it stockpile. So we currently have 8 wheat in our warehouse. We have 3 laborers. How is our forester's hut coming along? Our forester's hut is done, so we will put a forester in there. And they should be able to replant trees. So he'll go through and collect all this smaller bits and pieces of wood. I think because of the way I placed it, it looks like it was placed a little bit onto the stockpile, so I think it's transferring that wood. But our forester should be able to go through and replant a bunch of trees. And then we're going to come back over here, and we are going to make holy smokes. We'll do, say, 10 firewood for now. That would be for our max. And I think okay. I think that building is bugged. It won't let me put anyone in that building. We should be able to. We have 2 laborers, so you can see that up here. But it won't let us add a person in. So devs, if you're watching, you might want to take a look at this building. Might try and do that. We'll exit out of that, and yeah. So maybe let's demolish that building. You do get the resources back. I don't think you get all of the resources, but I do think you get most of the resources. We'll place it back down. And let's not touch the maximum number, because that could be a part of the problem. So we have one child that is 12 years old. We'll be able to have a third laborer again here shortly. We have 2 builders on our firewood lodge. He turned 13, so we'll get him on that, and we'll try again. Okay, so devs, if you're watching, with the max firewood output, if that gets changed before putting someone on it, it doesn't tend to work. So let's test that out and see if they will still work. I don't believe I'll be able to take that guy off of that building and turn him back into a laborer. So there's that. So we're down to 1 laborer right now. We've got 8 wheat. And we have plenty of wood. I think what we're going to do is add a couple more houses. So we'll give that a little rotate. We'll do another house right. See if I can get a little closer. Right about there. There we go. We got a new house going in. I think this guy is going through and planting trees. That, or he's still working on getting it all cleared up. We have a merchant that arrived. I think we are going to sell most of our clothing, because we really don't need 35 clothing. So I think we'll sell, let's go with 25. We'll get rid of the wool, and I think we'll come over here and get as much warm clothing as we can. So it'll be 10, so we'll exchange that and send him away. Away with you. And then, let's see, what else can we build? We need 1 more wood to build that. I am kind of curious as to what we need in order to start creating alcohol. Stuff like ale and stuff like that. So we now have another house in, so hopefully we get another family. Yeah, that person that was bugged out, they didn't show up over here in our cemetery. We have 51 food, so I think what I am going to do is actually go through and get rid of some of our cows. Get rid of 4 cows. We can now get the brewery, and it's wheat and berries, or wheat or berries? Wheat or berries. So we really do need to look at upping our wheat production, because we're going to be using a lot of it for our mill to be turned into bread and for it to be turned into alcohol. Isn't that a nice looking building? So we'll place it right next to that. But if you want to see that built and see what that looks like, that's right, you're gonna have to come back for the next episode. I'm Oddball Gaming. It's been nice. If you liked what you saw, please by all means hit that like and subscribe button, and if you have any tips or suggestions, comment down below, or if you just want to comment in general. Until next time, bye guys.